make a perception check to meet. Well, never mind.
One at a time, Scar.
Yeah. A 23 perception.
From what you can tell from what you've been watching, the strong room is probably the room where they're taking all the crates into. There's probably a room somewhere back there where they...
Okay.
Because they're only unloading, like, those three wagons and, like, one other wagon. That's not marked.
I will send a message back to Mave.
Okay.
And that message will be, guard the door. I'm going to take a look. So I would like to not meander, but I will ask this. The wagon that Varis and I were on, has it been unloaded yet?
Yes.
It already has. Has the wagon that Davlin and Mave were on, has it been unloaded yet?
No.
Then what I'd like to do is I would like to fall in with that wagon grouping and offer to help unload into the strong room.
They're not gonna allow it. No, this is our job.
Okay.
It ain't happening.
Okay, so they won't allow that. So what I attempt to do at this point then is go stand by the strong room door or the entranceway.
Yes. Come over here by this. Because
right.
Here's a little room.
Right. Like I'm overseeing. Yeah. You won't let me help. I'm going to make sure you're not damaging these goods. They're too fragile. So I'm going to kind of take a peek, sneak peek in there.
You see there's another room kind of off, back around when you peek in there. As soon as you kind of start getting a little more curious, the half-orc comes, what, can I help you?
Well, yeah, yeah, absolutely, you can help me. I need to make sure that everything is being stowed properly. I see that there's a special room off to the side. Is that for the high-value items?
That is for the stuff that... The stuff that can't get wet.
It's dry storage.
And it's a lot. It's the only room here we lock.
Okay.
So it's the safest room in the...
I happen to be a brother of the Arcanus and a savant of evocation. Is there anything I could do to help protect that?
No, we got it.
I understand that you say you have it, but as a token of goodwill, an olive branch, if you will, I'm willing to offer my services to you.
Well, if we need something, we'll get a hold of you.
And then, in Draconic, I say, brothers help brothers.
Kind of looks at you weird. He's like, you didn't put a spell on me, did you? And he kind of grabs for his sword.
When he grabs for his sword, I slowly move my hand over to his hilt, and I trace the outline of the Tiamat thing with my finger. I just trace it and smile and pull my hand back slowly.
He kind of looks at you, his eyes squint a little bit. He turns around and walks.
With that being, I feel like that was a successful recon mission for my part. I'm going to go ahead and walk back and, maybe mingle with a couple of the other people.
All right.
But it's small talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I'm not looking for specific information. I don't want to go straight back over to the door.
Basically, you talk with non-cultists. I take it into non-cultists. Are you talking with them too, or
I'll talk with anybody that wants to.
Well, most of the people who came up from Waterdeep point to the cultists. They're standoffish, but they're weird. They don't know why. They're just not right.
Okay. They're standoffish, so that they just stay to themselves.
Yeah, they give that vibe that to the people you're talking to. They give that vibe that nobody outside their little clique is allowed in.
Okay, at this point, Davlin he's been healed up by Varis. I'm going to leave my swords in my room, so I'm not trying to come out looking like I'm going to fight anybody or anything like that. But I'd like to come out and at least join everybody in the common area and kind of spot what's going on.
All right, you come out. You see Scars just kind of, making rounds. Wagons are being unloaded. Some wagons aren't. They're going, horses are being taken to the little stable area, which is like right here.
Do I see Davlin come out?
Yeah, you see him come out, and he's like...
I subtly, because I have robes on, right? I subtly point my finger at Davlin, which is the somatic component to the spell message. I'm on it. That's all I say is
Nods.
I'm on it.
Davlin nods back to Scar.
Now, is it an emote? Is it a text emote? Nod?
It is.
Shrug.
Shrug.
It's the headbanging little smiley face guy.
Day passes in the evening, supper's called, there's a common room upstairs for drinking and stuff.
So there is like a place we can go get a drink?
Yeah, but it's like one of those places that they only serve when like the meals are being...
Okay, so
Sir,
like they
yeah.
open the area up.
Yeah.
Take the little velvet rope off the stairway
Yeah.
and they're like, boys,
For
let's
lunch.
play, dinner's
For
served.
lunch, after the lunch crowd, they shut it down, get it ready for supper, and then...
Shiloh's brother serving us.
Yeah, Galo.
Guy blow.
Guy blow.
What's on the menu?
Quail.
Fancy.
Love having a big plate of quail, yeah, I guess.
You're in a swamp. Alright, take that back. Swamp leeches.
Yo, you're
And
rude.
eel.
Nothing sounds tastier than a nice slimy eel. I believe Davlin will take a boiled eel and go sit like back in the corner by himself, kind of.
It's got food. This is where they're staging for repairing the road on up to Neverwinter, so it's stocked.
Okay.
I mean, they keep this place, as a front.
Take it, I'm getting dirty looks from pretty much everybody in there.
Just
yeah.
the guard group, but they're not saying a word. They're kind of, you just get the look. That's about it.
Do I see the guy's jaw that I broke? Is he
Yeah.
walking around anywhere?
Yeah,
Like,
well, no, actually, no, you don't. You don't see him.
Okay, so he's gone somewhere.
You don't know if he's gone or what's going on. But
I don't see him.
Yes.
I take it he's probably infirmed.
not necessarily.
But I don't know. That's Davlin would perceive that he is probably infirmed. I did crack his fucking jaw open.
I may bring him back later in the adventure.
Serves him right, that son of a bitch.
Alright, moving along.
So everybody hears the dinner bell.
So Davlin's going to go up and
Yeah, he's gonna go up eat. What's
I think I'm going to stay by Davlin's side.
all right?
Scar will.
Maybe.
I'm not going down for dinner.
You mean okay?
I'm not going up for dinner.
Staying with Varis, who came down with
He came down with
something.
that healing really took it out of him.
Okay.
He's atoning for all the necro that he throws. That's what he's doing.
I don't think it's a good idea to leave anyone alone at this point.
No,
Yeah.
neither do I.
I think, yeah.
Buddy system.
Yep.
All right. So dinner goes by. Nothing more really ever happens. Night comes.
Scar, where are they taking everything they're unloading?
From what I can get, there's a dry room. There's a storage room. There's a dry room. Inside that strong room, that's where that dry room is located. That's what I was told. I was told that by the half-orc. I think anything of value is going to be put in that back dry room. Why in the fuck would they store corn and grain in a strong room that has a dry room? I mean, this building's covered, right? But we do not go picking around yet. When we see the opportunity, we can strike. We can do something. But I don't think making a plan to try to get in there to see what's in there is a good idea. What Mave told me, strong room, lizard men. Correct? Tunnel. My first inclination is to get a map, look over the area, maybe talk to somebody that knows the area well, and see what kind of threats are in this area. Let's find out if there's lizard men in the area.
Well, go ahead and do a nature check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
So at this point in time, we're actually eating,
Yeah.
and I whip out a map and I take one of my daggers and I stick it in there so I can
Yeah.
unroll it. And both of us will make nature checks. Scar rolled a 20, or rolled. Take it back. Scar has a total of 20, and
Davlin got a 13.
All right. So yeah, you guys make your roll. Yeah, lizard folk. There's reports of undead. Could be just it's a swamp. Mosquitoes, malaria.
now this time of year, Sean, Would Scar or Davlin be able to maybe talk to some people around the warehouse and find out if this is like raiding season?
No,
anything
there's
like
just
that?
the occasional raids on the,
Okay.
but it's mostly on the road where the workers are.
So it's not like winter is coming.
No. And I am of the belief, and I could be wrong, and if this fails me later, that's fine. But I am of the belief that lizardmen are kind of, even though most of them I think are considered evil, they're somewhat like Native Americans, right? Where they can be traded with and they can be negotiated
you can
with.
reason with them.
Right.
They're not like goblins and kobolds.
Right, they're not just naturally diabolical.
evil, yeah.
Right. Okay, great. Well, let's pick up from there then.
All right, so you guys are sitting there eating. You guys are pretty close to the little kitchen bar area. The bartender is a dwarf. He's got two humans that are serving lads. They're going around. You overhear the dwarf talking to a guy who sleeps over where the strong room is. I'm telling the dwarf's like, I'm telling you, we don't have rats. Ain't found a rat once. They're like, I'm telling you, I hear them every night.
Davlin picks up his quail he's been looking on and examines it closely.
No, it's untouched. Besides what I mean,
Hey!
It's a quail, it's not a rat.
I'm not eating rat, am I?
there ain't no rats in this place.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say something about rats.
Scar interjects and says, "Stranger, come over here."
Oh, guy comes over.
We couldn't help but overhear what you were talking about with the rats. Now, rats are a danger, especially to dry goods that have to be stored in a special room.
I agree. I tell them all the time, but they can't find them.
My name is Scar. That's Davlin. That's Mave. We are well versed in rat catching and disposal. I'm a master.
It's like the first intro to Baldur's Gate or whatever. where
The
you-
City of Arabelle, right?
City
Kill
of
the rats.
Arabelle.
We are well versed in vermin and getting rid of them. I myself am a pyromancer and a evocationist. Maybe we could help.
We don't need you to set the place on fire to get rid of them.
No, we won't need to.
I thought you said there weren't any rats.
He says, no, this guy is saying there is. The dwarf, they can't find proof of rats, is what he's, and this guy, I hear him. I hear him.
All right. It's
So,
settled before we even start. For your hospitality, I believe that the three of us would be more than willing to go down and inspect this. We've dealt with rat swarms before and such. And we won't catch your establishment on fire.
Okay, well, the boss would be mad,
Does the boss have titties like that? And I point over to Mave. This is where I'm using whenever I point to you. That's my somatic, right? My gesture,
Hand signal for
hand
message.
signal for the message. Convince this guy we can do this.
Dun dun dun.
Sorry, you rolled a 19 on your bullshit roll.
Well, Scar's not the one that
No.
needs to be making bullshit rolls. It's the skill bard, the charisma skill bard. Yeah,
My
All
charisma's a 9. Dad
Yeah.
needs to keep his fucking mouth shut. He asked about
Persuasion.
quail and rats.
okay. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Do you have a
Inspiration?
I have one inspiration die.
Use
That was a
it.
1.
Well, I won't tell you what to do, but using it would be a great into a hook.
Yeah, you can use it for an automatic success. So.
Ooh.
For an automatic success, inspiration. We'll see.
Natural 20.
A natural. Good job, Dave.
See,
Instead of plus
way,
10.
the way they got it and the way I want to work it's a little different. Like, inspiration is, alright, I want to I don't even want to roll. I want to know it.
I love you for that.
Or if, like I told
this.
Bo, if you roll, like, a dex check to save, like, a boulder falls on you, and you fail.
It's going to kill you.
It's going to kill you. You can burn your inspiration for the get the hell out of the way. You may lose your foot.
Split second reaction type thing.
And